Hey, we're live. All right. So you might think that your bathroom scale is the key to living a better life. And you'll be like, life will be so much better if I lose X amount of pounds, or I could really get going on some goals once I lose some weight, or I'll have the path to freedom and fitness if I start losing 15 to 20 pounds. And I want you to think about that because it's easy to think that, and I understand where that comes from. There's a lot of people in the weight loss industry who say that, but is that really the most effective way for you to reach your goals? So, hi, what's up? My name is Reggie. I'm the guilt-free weight loss coach for Freelance. If you don't know me, now you know. I'm about to go on a little rant about why you should smash your scale, or at least not make it such a big factor. All right, so I'm coming to you live. I'm on YouTube live right now. I'm on Facebook Live. I got a little broadcast studio with the microphone. First time testing it out, see how it goes. So if you like this, leave a comment, hit a like. Let's get it going with some of these weekly things I'm going to do Monday at 8:30. So welcome the scale, right? We make a big deal out of it, but I want you to imagine if the scale only had two readings, right? If it was healthy and fulfilled or not. What would you do with that scale? Nothing. You just say that scale doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't know my individual factors, right? And so when you're looking at the number and using it to evaluate yourself, that's something that you want to consider and probably not weigh in so much on the scale, right? It doesn't even tell you what to do. Another example would be kind of like if you were driving a car, you look down, you're going 10 miles per hour too fast. All right. So what would you do? Do you just panic? Do you guess what you have to do next? Or do you have a process that you've learned over time that in order to slow down, you had to take your foot off the gas kind of thing, right? You can actually drive safely without a speedometer, just like you can be healthy without the scale. And so I think a lot of people get caught up in the weight loss industry, and I get really heated about it. I'm a little nervous. I can't just detail it properly, but the scale matters a little bit less than you think. And so actually what happens for this speedometer example, you take your eye off, and you have to go through like a 14-step process to actually hit your target speed. You have to know what the speed limit is. You have to know what adjustments you have to make. You have to want to do that, right? So there are other things happening that people just kind of think they can automatically translate that to a New Year's resolution. I just got to do all this stuff and then I'll start to see that change. So I made a little graphic here. I'm going to try to pop it up on the screen, right? So when you're looking at the guilt-free process, something that you can do to overcome this reliance on the scale as an indicator or as the guide is come up with a real process. And that's what I'm doing at Fit for Freelance. We have vision. We're looking at ownership, confidence and self-compassion, and a process for accountability, the focus. So you're setting realistic targets. You schedule your training and your follow-up, you simplify it, and you practice, right? So it's not just about set it and forget it, everything's going to go well. You have to execute a plan and you have to adapt it based on real life situations, right? So if there's oncoming traffic, maybe you wouldn't want to ease off the speedometer, or if a special event's coming up, you might not want to be on a crash extreme diet, those kinds of things. So we want your focus to be realistic here. So I have another graphic here. Comment if you think scale weight is overrated, because it's a big thing. It's holding a lot of people back, right? So if you have goals, or if you're trying to make a life change with your health habits, and you're just relying on a number, that number is going to fluctuate day to day based on your hydration, based on what you ate that day. And it's also not going to give you a reliable process, measure, or an objective, so you know what you're doing and how that's affecting your scale weight. And let me see if I have any other notes here. That's basically it. So leave a comment if that's something that resonates with you, or if you're excited about this series. I have a ton of content ideas. I'll tell you a little bit about why I'm going live. When I do these videos, I record them, and they've had to been like perfect after 20 takes. And that really takes out some of the passion that I feel for these health topics and helping people lead the healthy, fulfilling life of their dreams. So I said, forget it. If you know me, Bill O'Reilly fan, when he says we'll do it live, here we go. So Mondays, 8:30. See ya.